Hi everybody, welcome class 4. I'm excited that you all are here, excited to be teaching to those of you at home. Today we're going to, this class is one of my favorites because it's going to tie together a lot of what we've talked about in the past. Mainly, you're going to understand why I taught you living systems, like the rules of how a living system makes itself. I'm going to tie that in today, and you're going to see also how the Skillfully Aware meditation method fits in not only with system science, but also with the family of meditation practices called the destructive family, where you learn to take the parts apart. Remember when I took the cup apart and we couldn't find the cup? So what we're going to do is we're going to learn in this class how to deconstruct our story inside our head. And that's not a negative thing. It's actually a good thing. It's like peering inside of yourself and seeing how there's a habit of a pattern that's running through you, and the taking it apart bit is actually changing the pattern so you can evolve and grow and heal. And you'll understand that all today. It all is going to come together today. So let's do the first slide. And this slide is about the story machine. You've seen this one before. So notice that what comes into this network is energy and information through the world, sights and sounds, the mind, thoughts, and the body sensations. When all of that energy and information comes together and it aggregates, that's the pattern. That's who we think we are. Now, to us, the energy and information, mostly how we're in touch with it, we're in touch with it through a repetitious story that's running in our head. So everything that we come in contact with is meaningful to us, and you're going to see that today. And because of the meaning, we get emotion, and because of the emotion, we change our biochemistry in our brain, and that's how we learn, and the pattern keeps going. So this meaning comes in the form of sights and sounds, talk and image. Those are the two types of thoughts we talked about, the sound-like and the picture-like, and then touch and feel, the two kinds of sensations, the physical type sensations and the emotional type sensations. When all of that energy and information comes together, it's very multimodal, but that's what makes your story. And then the repetitious self-talk, if that continues and you don't take it apart, you can develop a stress-related pattern. Now, what you're learning how to do is you're learning how to take the parts apart and focus your attention on just one part, not the whole thing. Doing that, because I told you this last time, we only have one nervous system. If you use your nervous system to focus on one aspect of your experience, basically what you're using your nervous system to do is to be in analysis. Right? You're analyzing something. And that's a state of concentration, analysis, inquiry, which is different than a state of panic attack, or a state of depression, or a state of addictive urge, right? Those are states too, and since you only have one nervous system, it can only do one thing at a time. Either it's doing the panic attack or you're analyzing. Do you follow? Okay, great. And I'll give you a story today of how I almost fell into a panic attack, but through this practice, it changed itself. It's not like I pulled myself out of the panic attack. All I did was keep myself in analysis. And then the panic attack, the energy of it lessened. Okay? All right, good. So that's all of last week. And then the other thing that I wanted to really bring home is the principle of unfindability. This is a really interesting thing because we interact with these states as if they are things, nouns. We think of depression as a something. we think of an addiction as a something, right? But in truth, if you went looking for the something, if you went looking for the noun, you'd never be able to find it. Because what depression is, it's a state of activity, a whole bunch of actions flowing through a vast distributed network, flowing through contexts, sights and sounds in the world that produce thoughts and sensations. That's all flowing. It does produce a state, but you won't find it anywhere. And so if you do analyze the parts, the fact that you can't find it anywhere, that's the principle of unfindability.